This is the video on cognitive enhancement. Cognitive enhancement is the increase of cognitive function in a healthy individual. Often this means improving attention and focus. There are a lot of substances that will do this, including caffeine, energy drinks, sugar, ginkgo biloba, no-dose, Vivarin, etc. These substances are easy to obtain, and we all indulge in them when burning the midnight oil. There are several medications that increase focus and attention, called nootropics, and these tend to be stimulants. Drugs such as modafinil and some ADHD medications are used by healthy individuals to remain alert. Some are even called the Viagra for the brain, but these are not necessarily enhancing any brain function. There is a common misconception that ADHD medications are cognitive enhancers for healthy people. There have been numerous studies on this. The ADHD medications may help some components of learning, but not all cognitive skills. These medications do not allow one to have advanced learning prowess or an increase in IQ. The stimulant effects are about all the healthy person gets from this, or in other words, they can maintain their cognitive performance for a few hours more. The medications do help people with ADHD to focus and be more attentive. These tend to be the problems they have in learning, so these drugs serve that purpose. However, there are times when the ADHD person will misuse their own medication, thinking that taking another dose will help them learn the material better. It does not. These are not smart drugs. Students who use cognitive enhancers do so for a number of reasons. They tend to self-regulate when they use the drugs, such as for studying and catching up with homework. They believe they can control the use of the drugs, and since they are prescription medications, they believe they are safe to take. The overwhelming majority of students using these drugs think that taking the medication during exams is cheating, much like taking steroids before an athletic competition. The thought here is that there are brain processes that are concerned with pure cognition, memory formation, or retrieval, and that drugs can be developed to affect these processes without peripheral or central effects. These propositions are questionable. Central processes can also affect performance by reducing anxiety, enhancing attention, and increasing the salience of the experience to be learned and remembered. Some of these may work for weakly acquired stimuli, but not necessarily for material that has been studied. There are medications that can be used for those with early stages of Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. These drugs help to slow down the progression of the disease, but this does not mean that these medications will make a healthy individual a super rememberer. Memory can be trained using non-pharmacological techniques that date back to antiquity. I guess even back then, people wanted to be smarter. This ends the video on cognitive enhancers.